We're here at the Harteis Ranch in southern Colorado with my friends from Axil, Collin Russel, John McAdams from the Big Game Hunting blog, Adam, also known as Hootie Hoo on YouTube, and Freddy Hartais, a hunting TV star and owner of the Harteis Ranch and Properties, and all around a good dude. I've been invited to embark on an adventure in taking my first buffalo, properly referred to as the American Bison. I've been hinting about this adventure on my videos for quite a while now, and now we're finally here. One important fact about myself, I have never taken big game before, so I'm excited to share this experience with you all. Testing. Before we jump into the actual bison hunt, let's talk real quick about the equipment that I used for this hunt as well. Bison are massive animals. They're part of the bovine family and can weigh thousands of pounds. Due to the size of these majestic animals and my desire to make sure I take it down quickly and painlessly, I've decided to roll with a classic 45-70 round. I decided on the buffalo bore 350 grain jacketed flat nose, which travels at 2,150 feet per second. The 45-70 government was developed for the U.S. Army in 1873. This round has been well known for knocking down bison throughout history. With modern powder and cartridge technology, this round is still very relevant for use in big game hunting. The rifle of choice is my Marlin 1895 SBL. This is a stainless steel lever action rifle with a Ride-On X3 Tactics 1-8 LPVO scope and Hoptic USA LaSalle handguard. Now, even though the climate is relatively temperate this time of year in early October, this ranch can get downright chilly and wet up in the mountains. I'm wearing the Numa Outdoor Selkirk jacket, which is extremely soft and waterproof, and the Numa Pursuit pants, which have built-in knee pads for the terrain. I do have a discount code for my viewers for these. Check out the link in the description below for a 20% discount on the Numa gear. The glasses that I'm using are the Gator Spectre Ballistic rated glasses, and the ear pro used is the Axil GS Extreme 2.0 Bluetooth earbuds. I have several pairs of these earbuds, so I'm always prepared. The GS Extreme earbuds are compact, electronically enhanced sound, and can connect to my phone via Bluetooth to take calls. If you're interested in this ear pro, check out the description below as well for a discounted link for all my viewers.
The reality of hunting is, for most of us at least, that are just your average guy, you strike out more often than you succeed. And so what I like most about hunting is the fellowship with your friends and family and the people that you're with and the places you get to see. Like, you know, we're driving through southern Colorado right now. You've got the mountains right here. You got the prairie right here. And it allows you to kind of just reminisce on really how small you are in this life. What I get out of it, it's not the meat or any of that, which I love, but it's the time you get to spend with people. We're always in a rush. We've got so much going on. We've got emails to answer, phone calls to take, but really you get to hit pause on life and just enjoy, you know, stuff like this, like sunrise right there. Like, you know, in a little bit here, we're gonna be able to just sit on a hill and just check it out and sit in glass. And so that's what I get the most out of it. This time you get to spend with people, the conversations you get to have, and then just, you know, enjoying nature.
Is it the excitement of the kill? Is it the massive amounts of meat that I'll be able to feed my family with? To be honest, for me it's a little bit of it all. More importantly, it's proof to myself that I don't need to rely on a grocery store to feed my family. The thought of harvesting and eating the meat that I took is a great feeling of accomplishment. I can't tell you the reasoning why others do what they do, but this is pretty much mine. On day 2, Collin and I departed the Harteis Ranch in southern Colorado around 5 o'clock a.m. and arrived by 9 o'clock at the Bison Ranch. We hopped in the side-by-side buggy and drove off to a little range to make sure my Marlin 45-70 was properly zeroed and shooting true. We were accompanied by Ty and Cooch. Both of those guys offer a wealth of knowledge and have been an absolute pleasure to hang out with. Am I on target? Once we confirmed the rifle's accuracy, we hopped back in the side-by-side and went on to search for the herd. After a few minutes, we spotted the herd and drove off to them and got set up. One critical thing to remember when firing a gun anytime, what is behind your target and beyond. In this case, the bison were gathered up together, and there was not a safe way to take a shot without risking or endangering other bison. We spotted a bison off to the left of the herd that was an ideal position and location for a clean shot. I set up on a tripod and took the shot. The first shot was a little high and actually knocked off a chunk of hair on the bison's back without striking.
Attaboy.
Good.
As the bison started to run, I took a quick follow-up shot and struck the bison right in the spine, knocking him down and instantly dispatched him. The wave of emotions that rolled over me was a feeling of excitement, remorse, and pride. It's a feeling like no other. The first thing I did was say a quick prayer, thanking God and the bison for this meet and experience of a lifetime. Now, Collin's kill was quite a bit more work, as we had to intercept the bison over a dozen times. After getting towed out of the bog, we intercepted the bison herd after chasing for an additional hour and got Collin lined up for his kill.
Got it.
At about 120 yards, Collin fired once and dropped the bison instantly. A couple days later, we were blessed to be able to head up to the bison ranch to join Adam, known as Hootie Hoo, to take his bison as well. Adam was shooting with a CVA rifle chambered in .35 Whalen. Long story short, he did a great job and took his bison out instantly. So after I got my kill, we hooked the bison up to a flatbed and drove it out to a field to gut and skin and got to work.
So we got this bison down out here in South Park, and the first thing we want to do is get that hide off of him fast as we can to start cooling off his meat. And then as we work down, we're going to skin it completely. Then we're going to gut it and get that esophagus out of him and get all those vitals out and let him start cooling down. And that's the main thing in harvesting an animal, is getting that hide off and letting him cool off.
We hoisted the bison up on a bobcat, and Ty, Cooge, and Drew got to work skinning and did an incredible job at that. Once the bison was completely skinned, the head was removed and sent off to a taxidermist for a shoulder mount and to a game processing center where I will have the meat butchered, packaged, and shipped. It's estimated that this bison that I dispatched weighed around 900 pounds before cleaning and will yield upwards of 250 to 300 pounds of meat that will feed my family for years to come. After an exciting, busy, and long day, we set off to head back to the Harteis Ranch and arrived back to the lodge around 11 o'clock p.m. and we're exhausted. We had a great experience, we're in great company, and the guys working at the Bison Ranch were downright a pleasure to be around. We built memories that will last a lifetime, and a special thanks to Axil for giving me this experience, and also a big thanks to Freddy Hartais with the Harteis Ranch and Properties, and Clint with Rebel Entertainment.